Animal testing and clinical trials were conducted before the COVID-19 vaccines were granted emergency use authorization in the United States. But Texas State Senator Bob Hall falsely claimed at a hearing that vaccine companies didn't test the vaccines in humans, and that animal tests were stopped because the animals were dying. A clip of his erroneous remarks is spreading on social media.
American people are now the guinea pigs. This is the test program that's going on. They didn't do the human testing, and they stopped the animal test because the animals were dying. And then they turned it out for the public.
The COVID-19 vaccines authorized for emergency use in the US were subject to the same forms of testing expected of all vaccines. All 3 vaccines went through clinical trials involving tens of thousands of participants each. The FDA reviewed the safety data of those trials before granting them the emergency use authorization. The Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine has since been granted full FDA approval. Testing in animals also took place. A study showed that monkeys vaccinated with the Moderna vaccine and then intentionally infected with coronavirus rapidly cleared the virus from their bodies. The vaccine also prevented infection in the lungs and nose of mice. The Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine was also tested in mice and monkeys, and the Johnson & Johnson vaccine was tested in monkeys and hamsters. No animal tests were stopped because animals were dying from any of the vaccines. The senator was seeking to prohibit mandates requiring COVID-19 vaccinations through legislation. One of the witnesses testifying at a hearing before the Texas State Senate Committee in May was pediatrician Angelina Forella.
We have in excess of 4,000 deaths, and this thing has not been pulled yet. This is absolutely unacceptable.
There have not been 4,000 deaths confirmed to be due to the vaccine. The figure may refer to reports submitted to a federal database used to monitor vaccine safety. But anyone could submit those reports, and they do not necessarily mean that someone died because of the vaccine. Health officials investigate reports of potential side effects to the safety surveillance systems to identify possible issues. So far, there are only a few very rare serious adverse events caused or likely caused by the vaccines.